Good day everyone, we are Group 8 and today we will be discussing about Module 5, Lesson 2 which is the Employment in the Public School and International Schools. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, are you ready?
So for our Lesson 2, this will focus on the employment landscapes with public schools and international schools. And we will also examine the differences in hiring practices, requirements, benefits, and challenges faced by educators in these two distinct environments. So let us go to the first topic, which is the employment in public schools in the Philippines. So the employment here in Philippines for public schools is not just a normal employment, but it is also governed by various laws and regulations aimed at ensuring quality education and fair treatment for educators. The recruitment and employment processes are structured to uphold standards while providing opportunities for both teaching and non-teaching professions.
So let us go to the legal framework or legislation, and we have here Republic Act number 4670, or also known as the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers. This act outlines the rights, responsibilities, and qualifications of public school teachers, ensuring job security and a code of professional conduct. This establishes guidelines for hiring, promotion, and professional development in the teaching profession. Second framework, we have Republic Act number 10968, and this act institutionalizes the Philippine Qualifications Framework, or PQF, which sets standards for educational qualifications across various sectors. This aims to harmonize educational outcomes and facilitate pathways for career advancement in teaching and other professions. Third framework, we have Republic Act number 7323, or the Special Program for Employment of Students, or SPES. This provides temporary employment opportunities for financially challenged students, allowing them to support their education while gaining work experience. This program is aimed at enhancing employability among our youth. Number 4 framework, we have DepEd Order number 7, series of 2015. This order outlines the hiring guidelines for Teacher 1 positions for the school year 2015 to 2016, detailing the application process, qualification standards, and evaluation criteria for hiring new teachers in public schools. And we have number 5, DepEd Order number 22, series of 2015, and this order provides additional hiring guidelines for remaining teaching positions for the same school year, ensuring that all vacancies are filled according to established standards and procedures. And we have number 6 framework, which is the DepEd Order number 3, series of 2016. This order specifies the hiring guidelines for senior high school teaching positions effective from school year 2016 to 2017, focusing on qualifications specific to SHS educators. Number 7, DepEd Order number 51, series of 2017. This order amends qualification standards specifically for senior high school teaching positions in technical vocational tracks, clarifying requirements and hiring processes to ensure quality education delivery in specialized subjects. And we have the last framework or legislation. We have DepEd Order number 66, series of 2007, and this order revises guidelines on the appointment and promotion of both teaching-related and non-teaching personnel within the DepEd framework, ensuring fair evaluation and career progression opportunities for all staff members.
So as I've discussed a while ago, I have mentioned 8 frameworks, and these frameworks collectively contribute to a structured approach to teacher employment in the Philippines, focusing on quality assurance, professional growth, and equitable access to educational opportunities. So let us go under our first part, which is the recruitment process in Philippine DepEd and also the requirements in the portfolio. So the recruitment process for teaching positions in the Department of Education, or also known as DepEd. It is also structured to ensure transparency, merit, and competence. So I will be discussing them one by one.
So let us go to the recruitment process in the Philippine DepEd, and we have here the step 1, which is the publication of vacancies. So in this step, magpo-post yung DepEd ng kanilang publication material, wherein nakalagay din doon kung ano yung mga vacant positions na pwedeng applyan ng mga interested na teachers. And makikita to sa DepEd Order number 7, Series of 2023, wherein it emphasizes transparency in recruitment processes. So, step 2, which is the call for applications. So, in this step, yung mga candidates na gusto mag-apply sa mga positions na yun, magsasubmit sila ng written application sa head ng school kung saan meron yung job vacancy na yun, at isasama din nila yung kanilang applicant number. Makikita rin to sa DepEd Order number 7, Series of 2023, wherein it outlines the application process for teaching positions. Then let's move on to step 3, the orientation for applicants. So, after nilang mag-apply dun sa job vacancy na gusto nila, magkakaroon ng orientation session sa mga applicants para ma-inform sila about sa mga roles, responsibilities, and selection ng criteria. Makikita rin to sa DepEd Order number 19, Series of 2022, wherein it provides guidelines for applicant orientation as part of the recruitment process. Step 4, the submission of documentary requirements. So, mga interested na applicants, kailangan nila mag-submit ng mga documents including CSC Form 212, certified photocopy of PRC Professional ID, certified photocopy of LET ratings, and certified copy of transcript of records. So, ito naman, makikita naman siya sa CSC Memorandum Circular number 14, Series of 2018, and sa DepEd Order 19, Series of 2022, and it specify documentation requirements for applicants. So, step number 5, the initial evaluation. So, sa step naman na to, after nilang mag-submit ng mga required na documents, yung mga screening committee naman is i-evaluate nila yung lahat ng documents nila para makita kung complete ba ito, and para ma-ensure nila na lahat ng requirements na need nilang ipasa ay naipasa nila. Kasi kung hindi, matatanggal sila sa mga applicants. So, makikita naman to sa DepEd Order number 7, Series of 2023, it requires a systematic evaluation process based on merit and qualifications. Step number 6, we have written exam or proficiency test. So, after screen ng screening committee yung mga kanilang requirements, so yung mga qualified na applicants, i-require sila na mag-take ng written exam or kaya ng proficiency test na relevant doon sa kanilang teaching position na applyan nila para masiguro nila kung fit ba talaga yung applicant na yon sa position na yan. Nakikita naman to sa DepEd Order 19, Series of 2022, wherein it includes provisions for competency assessments as part of the selection process. So, step number 7, which is the interview. So, after ng mga qualified applicants sa written exam, they will undergo sa interview para ma-assess ko yung character nila, yung knowledge, skills, and then yung abilities na makikita rin natin dun sa mga related questions na nandun sa interview. Nakikita naman to sa DepEd Order number 7, Series of 2023, wherein it mandates interviews as part of the comprehensive assessment of candidates' qualifications and competencies. So, let us go to step number 8, which is the ranking and selection. So, yung mga applicants na natapos na sa 7 steps na nabanggit ko kanina, Yung DepEd naman is irarank nila yung mga applicants na yun. Depende na rin sa kanila ang guidelines. And then yung top candidates, sila yung mapipili at pinili naman yun based sa kanilang merit and tsaka sa fitness principles. Makikita to sa DepEd Order number 7, Series of 2023, wherein it establishes ranking criteria to ensure fair selection based on qualifications and competencies aligned with civil service standards. Okay, and so for our last step, which is the step 9, issuance of appointment. So here, successful candidates will receive formal appointments that are publicly posted for transparency, and these appointments must comply with all necessary requirements as outlined in DepEd policies. So makita naman natin to sa DepEd Order number 66, Series of 2007, wherein it outlines procedures for appointment issuance within the department's framework, ensuring compliance with Civil Service Commission regulations regarding appointments and promotion. And so that's all the step in the recruitment process in Philippine DepEd.
This structured approach ensures that only qualified individuals are appointed to teaching positions within the DepEd while adhering to legal standards and promoting transparency and accountability throughout the recruitment process. So in addition to teaching roles, public schools also employ administrative and supportive staff, which includes positions such as administrative aides, school principals, educational supervisors. So aside from the recruitment of DepEd, there are also special programs like the Special Programs for Employment of Students, or also known as SPES. It is another initiative under DepEd aimed to providing temporary employment opportunities to students. So this program helps financially challenged students to gain work experience while earning income to support their education. It reflects the government's commitment to enhancing youth employability. So this special program under the government, which is the SPES, yung mga students na gusto earn ng extra money nila while they're studying, they can apply sa kanilang government, which is it will not affect your study kasi yung duration naman ng work is during your vacation. So through that vacation, mas makakaipon ka din, and then yung mga makukuha mo na naipon mo dun sa trabaho mo is pwede mo siyang gamitin the next school year. So in conclusion, employment in public schools in the Philippines is structured around legal frameworks designed to promote fairness and quality in education. So the processes ensure that qualified individuals are recruited while also providing opportunities for students through special programs. This system aims to create a stable and effective educational environment that benefits both teachers and students alike.
Benefits of public school teachers in the Philippines. So these benefits are created to enhance their welfare and of course to recognize their contributions. So here are the details of these benefits, how to avail of them, and the legal basis, including the updated salary structure based on the Salary Standardization Act.
Number 1. Salary and allowance, wherein public school teachers received an allowance of 6,000 pesos for uniform and 3,500 pesos for chalk annually. To obtain this salary and allowance, he or she must be a regular public school teacher. This is according to Article 14, Section 5 of the 1987 Constitution, DBM National Budget Circulars and Salary Standardization Law 6 or SSL 6. Number 2, Performance-Based Bonus or PBB, where a teacher must meet performance criteria set by DepEd to receive bonuses ranging from 50 to 65% of the basic monthly salary, legal based on Executive Order Number 80, Series of 2012, implementing a performance-based incentive system for government employees. Number 3, is the proportional vacation pay or PVP. Teachers who completed a full year of service received a 70 days of vacation pay during summer and Christmas, according to DepEd guidelines on vacation pay for teachers. Number 4. Study leave. Teachers who completed 7 years of service may avail of study leave, which they receive 60% of their monthly salary during the period, based on the Republic Act No. 4670 or the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers Section 24. Number 5 is the additional compensation. This includes teachers who participates in co-curriculum or any out-of-school activities which they may receive at least 25% additional compensation based on the Republic Act No. 4670 Section 14. Number 6 is the health benefits. This is for regular public school teachers who are enrolled in GSIS or Government Service Insurance System and PhilHealth have access to health insurance as stated in the Republic Act No. 8291 or the GSIS law, PhilHealth guidelines for government employees. Number 7. Loyalty cash incentive. For teachers who completed 10 years of service receives 10,000 pesos and 5,000 pesos for the 50th of the 40th year, legal based on COA Curriculum Number 2013-003A Series of 2013. DepEd guidelines on loyalty incentives for teachers. Number 8. Special hardship allowance. Teachers receive additional compensation of 15 to 25% of basic salary who are assigned to specified hardship areas or roles as defined by DepEd policies, stated in DepEd guidelines on special hardship allowances, Republic Act No. 4670 provisions regarding additional compensation. And lastly, number 9, leave privilege. This includes maternity leave, paternity leave, and study leave as stipulated under labor laws and DepEd policies such as Republic Act No. 1161 or the Maternity Leave Law and DepEd policies on leave applications. But to achieve this leave privilege, teacher must comply with application procedures for leave as outlined in DepEd policies.
Challenges in the employment of teachers in public schools and current solutions. The challenges faced by public school teachers in the Philippines are supported by various research and endeavors, highlighting systematic issues that impact teachers' employment, retention, and effectiveness. Below is a matrix summarizing the challenges, current government solutions, and reference to relevant research findings.
Number 1. Teacher shortage. Qualified number of teachers is not enough to fill the vacancies, so the DepEd are planning to hire 9,650 additional teachers for the school year 2023-2024. Number 2. Low salaries due to unsatisfactory with their salary and benefits. The DepEd are having a hard time retaining qualified teachers, so the DepEd conducted a discussion regarding adjustments on teacher salary under the Salary Standardization Law 6. Number 3. Limited resources. Teaching work with not enough resources, like for example, textbooks are not enough, so 3 students have to share in one book, causing their destruction, so the DepEd are focusing on optimizing remaining funds and acquiring learning materials to provide high-quality education. Number 4. High workload. Extensive responsibilities for teachers causes stress and reduces their effectivity. For example, one teacher is tasked to be the advisor of 2 sections, so the DepEd has signed to remove administrative tasks for teachers so they can focus more on their advisory class. Classroom management issues. Managing behaviors of students gives a hard time for teachers to deal with, which affects their teaching effectivity, so that the DepEd are planning to conduct seminars and trainings to equip teachers with classroom management skills. High-stakes testing adds pressure to teachers work limiting their creativity and flexibility in lesson planning. So the DepEd is finding ways to balance assessment demands to reduce pressure on teachers. Burnout and job satisfaction. Teachers are disappointed for their low pay, high workload, which causes stress and result to job dissatisfaction and resignation. So the DepEd initiatives are being developed to improve teacher well-being and mental health. Insufficient professional development. Limited opportunities of developmental programs hinders teachers' development and adaptation of new technology, so the DepEd is committed to increase opportunities for continuous development among teachers. Administrative barriers. Excessive paperwork processes can detract from teaching time and can contribute to teachers' frustrations. So the DepEd introduced digital application processes, making it easy for qualified candidates to apply for teaching position. Number 2, employment in international schools. A. Hiring practices. Qualifications often requires an international teaching credential or a valid teaching license from the teacher's home country. Many international schools prepare candidates with experience in international education. Application processes. Applications can be submitted directly to schools or through recruitment agencies like ISS or Search Associates. Interviews may occur at recruitment fair globally.
Specific qualification required for teaching positions in international schools. Based on the search results, the qualification required for teaching position in international schools in the Philippines include educational background, teaching credential, and relevant experiences. Here are the matrix summarizing these qualifications.
First is the educational background. You usually need a college degree in teaching or something similar, like your bachelor's degree. Some jobs might want you to have a higher degree in teaching, like master's degree, school management, or helping kids with special needs. Next is the credentials. You often need a special license to teach called a PRC license. Having extra certifications from other countries can help you get a job. For your experience, most teaching jobs want you to have at least a couple of years of experience teaching, especially in international or private schools. If you're taught in other countries or work with kids from different backgrounds, that's a big plus. For language proficiency, you need to be good at speaking and writing English because it's the main language used in teaching. Some schools might want you to know other languages too, especially if you're teaching language classes. Next is the extra certifications. You might need a special certification called TEFL if you're teaching English to people who don't speak it as their first language.
Portfolio requirements for international teaching positions. Creating a strong teaching portfolio is essential for securing positions in international schools. Here are the matrix summarizing the key components typically included in a teaching portfolio where international teaching roles.
Cover letter. Think of it as your introduction. It's a personalized letter explaining why you're interested in the job and highlighting your skills that match the position. Next is the curriculum vitae. Your CV is a detailed resume that lists all your education, teaching certifications, work experience, and relevant skills. Next is the teaching philosophy statement. This is a written statement about your beliefs on how students learn best and how you teach. Next is the transcripts. Official documents showing your grades, from your college degrees. Next is the teaching licenses and credentials. These are the copies of your valid teaching license or the PRC and any other certifications like TFL or IPGCE. Next is the sample lesson plans. These are the examples of lesson plans you've created showing how you teach and engage with students. Next is the student work samples. These are the examples of student work that shows how well your teaching methods work. Next is the letters of recommendation. These are the letters from past employers or colleagues who can vouch your teaching skills and professionalism. Next is the evidence of professional development. These are the proof that you've taken courses or workshops to improve your teaching skills. Next is the classroom management strategies. These are the examples of how you manage your classroom to create a positive learning environment. Next is the cultural competency evidence. These are the examples of how you work with students from different backgrounds and adapted to different cultures. Next is the reflections on teaching practices. Thinking back on your teaching experiences, what worked well and what could be improved.
In conclusion, a well-organized portfolio should clearly present these components in a manner that it is easy for potential employers to navigate, including this table of contents can enhance organization, allowing reviewers to quickly find relevant sections. By incorporating these elements into your portfolio, you can effectively showcase your qualification and readiness for teaching positions in international schools.
Specific benefits of teaching in international school. So, teaching in international schools offer a range of specific benefits that can enhance both professional and personal experiences for educators. Below is a summary of these benefits based on the research results.
First, cultural immersion. Teachers experiences new cultures, learning diverse costumes and languages, which enriches personal growth and teaching methods. Second, professional development. International schools provide unique training opportunities tailored to diverse student needs. Third, competitive compensation. They often offer attractive salaries, housing allowances, and other benefits surpassing domestic schools and financial support. Fourth, enhanced career opportunities. Experience in international settings boosts credentials for future job applications. Fifth, global networking. Teachers connect with professionals worldwide, building lifelong friendships and expanding professional networks. 6. Adventure and travel. Many schools offer travel opportunities during breaks, allowing teachers to explore new places. 7. Diverse student population. Teaching students from various backgrounds enriches the educational experience. 8. Innovative teaching environment. International schools often encourage creative teaching approaches. 9. Work-life balance. Many prioritize a healthier work-life balance compared to domestic schools. And last, making a difference. Teaching internationally lets educators impact students' futures in a globalized world.
So, there are 3 challenges, which is number 1, cultural adjustment. Teachers may face challenges at adapting to different cultural norms and expectations in the classroom. Number 2, job security. Contracts are typically for 1 to 2 years, which may lead to uncertainty regarding long-term employment. Number 3, work-life balance. The demands of teaching in an international environment can sometimes lead to longer hours and less downtime.
Thank you for watching.